Welcome back to Let's Play Command and Conquer Red Alert Retaliation Skirmish Mode. Now, let's continue. Let's go on with the rest of this skirmish. Now, it's just gonna take us a few parts. So
on hold. Cancel.
I'm gonna do this in spurts. This might be like 4 parts, and I might do some more later. So,
Silence muted.
Acknowledged. Engineering.
If I could, I would put them in the huts and stuff, but they don't allow that in this game.
Building or cancel.
My hard drive's getting really kind of full, so.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I'm taking only one trooper over there for now. And I'm gonna put, you always have to put subs and
Construction.
what they call them in the water. Always.
Building.
Sub pins.
On cancel.
You don't need but one. You can put more than one, it'll help, like in some of the, I'll show you what I'm talking about. In the, what do you call it? I can't think of, campaigns. They're actual storyline missions. Yeah, even though it says submarine, don't mean nothing. What they are is, they come up when you want them to automatically attack. Well, not that all subs don't do that, but these things will not attack other subs manually, which makes no sense. But these submarines, they come up out of water, and they'll attack, you know, inadvertently on their own. It's like a pre-programmed to only respond to enemy vessels. And they're only more useful if you use them in campaign mode. If they, you know, but you got, it's kind of like StarCraft. Even though they're not, people who made Command and Conquer are not the ones who made, you know, StarCraft. But what it is, you basically start over every time you do a level, just about. It kind of sucks. But I like this one more than the one that I was saw, where they had to get rid of General Carvel. I thought it was Carvel, whatever his name is. So, yeah, and I managed to recover my house. Thankful for that. Problem is, I can't get to transfer to this computer at all. I'm recording off of. And I can't record on the same computer that it's got on. I would have to record it off of Skype, unfortunately, in order to even get a deal. And that sucks like crazy because you can't even, I mean, it only, I would have to do it in such a way that, I mean, it just all depends. So I have to set up one computer where I've got music running in the back, and because I need to be able to hear music. I don't like to hear the same music when you put it yourself. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like music in the games. I just can't pretend to repeat myself all the time. So,
Reporting.
I gotta push them like that.
Affirmative.
This controller is way different from the controller. And the controller, I would have pre-set up for you.
Acknowledged.
All the Twitch is good. You can't do that. I mean, even one for PS2 you can't even push.
Acknowledged.
PS4. Yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Because, let me be the first one to say this.
Yes,
It's okay, don't get me wrong.
Acknowledged.
I suppose it's a little lighter. It's kind of like getting a notebook or the Kindle. But it really doesn't have everything yet to it that could be anywhere desirable. Sure, you can download stuff, play old good games if you want to. But it doesn't even have like a big massive hard drive. You know, the PlayStation 6, we're talking about doing that. You know, they already have PlayStation 4 out, but problem is with PlayStation 4, they decided to take it off the shelves. And what it was nobody realized how long it was there, and well, this, that, and the other.
Vehicle reporting.
And before they could get a chance to get a hold of it, the rich actually sent it back because there was a lot of problems with it.
Affirmative.
A lot of the rich people kept the copy of their own, but they also kept them in Japanese, from what I understand. So, and yes, I am the one talking. DBDKMP is not talking to me this time. I decided to talk on my own for a change.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
But,
Affirmative.
basically, I just want to point that out there that PlayStation 4 doesn't exactly suck, but it doesn't exactly rock either. So, you know, with that said, you see that right there? It's all this ore has been gathered up. I didn't win a whole lot to it. See, if we let the damn thing grow, but unfortunately, in order to do that, we would have had to survive long enough. I suppose we could have just stayed in the water, but even then you gotta be careful because they can set up, a lot of times they'll set up what they call,
Affirmative.
you know, air guns that will come by and attack you and stuff. It's really monotonous BS, but they even do that in campaign mode. Actually, in campaign mode, more than ever, they always have something that's coming up there and attacking you. And you don't even get a chance to even build airplanes at all. You have to just kind of do what you can to protect yourself from it. It's not easy, let me tell you.
Building.
Yeah, I'm gonna put ourselves on the map here.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
If I could, I would take these damn guys and put them in the water. If only these damn things would go into the water.
Affirmative.
Alright, would have helped if I would have pushed the right key.
Construction complete.
I would say that I like Naruto, but Dragon Ball Z is better. Dun, 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 dun. Even Bleach has its sides, but you know what I say? It wouldn't suck.
Building on cancel.
See that right there? Now we gotta build a SAM site. We don't have a whole lot of money. Soviet tech will get us
On cancel.
what they call the big tanks,
Building on cancel.
mammoth tanks. Now the mammoth tanks are very popular in the United States, but we had big tanks,
Awaiting orders.
but it was called something else. It wasn't called mammoth tanks back in the war.
Affirmative.
We had tanks like these, but it wasn't for us. They had those and we had ours. Ours was just called big tanks. Those were called mammoth tanks, and those were like supposed to be a little bit more powerful. And according to, well, for the United States anyway. Well, I'm back in England anyway, but still. For the United States, they had tanks. The mammoth tanks were more powerful, and the United States, from what I understand, were scared. And they were trying to figure out what to do because every time, like, oh no, as soon as they found it, they didn't know what to do. And they could, don't get me wrong, they hit their sound, they go to the ground, and get well. And they fought really well for the country. They died as heroes. A lot of them did. There was a lot of sacrifices. You go, Naruto. Now, anyway, I want to get to any political debates, but you know what? I let DBDKMP take care of handle a lot of stuff, but you know what? It's time for me to speak out. I'm going to speak up, and I'm going to speak up loud and proud. So what I was thinking though, is as soon as this oil builds back up, I'm going to do some more stuff. See, right now I want to focus on building a lot of defense. There's not a lot to skirmish mode. See, in skirmish mode, if I was playing this on the console, you couldn't do save states, so much like in the games, but still.
Okay.
So the oil's coming back, so that's good. As soon as it gets filled up, we'll start having my trucks go after it, or it's one truck. I'll have another truck come up here and gather this here. Normally, the best spot is up in here somewhere. I can't exactly get the actual person. But here, now if I move my stuff up here, by that I mean, well, you know what, I can do this. Because nothing can attack my submarine. I can only attack my missile submarine. These submarines will not attack buildings or anything like that. Missile subs, other things that will float above, that will do it on, or all that will command, all your command will do that. But other than that, these things will not attack soldiers or anything like that. They attack other subs. That's how useful they are. They're also useful for if you're going to do a stealthy mission for spying, because you take one of your deals. I mean, in real life, you can make these things where they go underwater. I forget what they call these things here. So like transports. You know, ships that are carriers that carry your men and tanks. Anyway, you can have them come up here, but in this game here, they're not, you know, as invisible. But in this game here, you want a tank like this right here that I'm building. So what you want to do, like this submarine, because it'll go up there undetected and it won't fire. That actually comes in handy though. I mean, don't get me wrong, transports won't fire either in this game, but at the same time, since they are actually detectable, you just don't want to put them up there.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Acknowledged.
there's a reason why I'm taking this one up here instead, because yeah, they're stuff like that. They will not literally, and I mean it, they will not freaking sit there and attack anything that's moving across land. Only attack subs, you know, other subs and stuff, ships, anything that comes by. There.
Acknowledged.
The most powerful one I know is a double boat. Well, for the, you know, deal. But there's better ones. You gotta unlock them through campaign mode, unfortunately. You have to be able to at least complete them, and I'm no good at campaign. And I have to do what's that mission? Where you have to literally, basically, you have to go in there and try and make it to safety. Which means, no matter how much backup you have, you cannot just stay in one spot. Yeah, I have to try and survive with that one guy. I forget what his name is. That mission right there, I cannot stand. It's not knowing what to do, and it's not about that.
Affirmative.
It's just trying to survive and get through there. It's not very easy. The way it is you gotta make sure Tanya survives at least, and your backups wise, because if you don't, in order to protect the one person that needs to really, he can't die either. Vision is over, and it's very stupid as hell. One shot and he's dead. Everything you stalk of or whatever, it's just kind of stupid. I hate that mission. I mean, literally, I mean,
Affirmative.
don't get me wrong, I don't mind, you know, escorting people to safety, but come on, man. It's like going into a no-win situation, and I hate no-win situations. You basically, well, there is a win situation if you can get him to survive, to safety by first of all surviving, but you can't stay in one place for too damn long as far as survival in that campaign, in that one deal. Survival, well, can be where you can stay in one place and be okay, but depends on what you're talking about. But see, in that mission there, you can't stay for very long, no matter what you do. See, every time I go up there, I always have to get to the base first, and then, I could go ahead and go for my support bed. Damn it. You end this up.
Acknowledged.
Anyway, I could go ahead and go for my support, but the problem is, you know, it's just,
Acknowledged.
you gotta make sure that they survive. By that, you gotta blow up the turret, it's coming in, and it's just so retarded, man.
Acknowledged.
And you have to make them attack close range.
Acknowledged.
And you have to at least take out half that base that's up there. They have, yeah, they have a base. You know, they can't build.
Acknowledged.
That's the plus side of things, but they can repair. In fact, these guys have unlimited funds. Because these guys have troops that come out of nowhere and start attacking everything. Which is so freaking stupid.
Acknowledged.
And again, the reason why I'm doing it like this is because it's to be virtually undetectable.
Acknowledged.
In case there's a base up ahead. So, that's the reason why I'm just kind of doing it that way. Otherwise, I would just take a damn transporter and go up here. No, I don't mean transporter movie. Yes, it's a very good movie. Don't get me wrong. There's another one out with what's his name? I can't think of his name, but you know, right now.
Acknowledged.
Oh yeah, Jason Lamb.
Affirmative.
What is how you pronounce his name?
Acknowledged.
Lamb. You know, last name. I know the first name is pronounced with just line. Last name. You know what? Okay, you know what? That's a woman song. Never mind. This song has been redone. The one by Brandy. So stupid, I swear. Oh.
Acknowledged.
Somebody's there. See that? Won't attack.
Vehicle reporting.
See that? You can't make it attack at all. And they can't attack it either.
Building. On hold. Cancelled. Building. On hold. Cancelled.
No, I think it's the airfield. Yeah. But basically, yeah, there's a damn team up there. Now we gotta be very careful because, you know, they will start attacking us before too long. So,
Yes, sir.
when I'm somebody so much, you call. Now, the song's not been redone, but it did have a version where she was talking to someone else, and it was very crappy for the audio when she started singing. But the video, the music video itself, the way the background and stuff, what you get, has been completely changed. I mean, the bad part didn't change, but everything else did. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, all the versions are fine. It's just, I mean, I don't know why you have to do these videos, Randy. But, you know, not that you care of what I say, but, you know, I'm just saying, what was the point of that? I mean, you know, I don't get it. What are you trying to say? You know, I believe she even did a concert, and she's married to some rap star guy or whatever. Well, anyway, kind of crazy. Yeah, if you find out about people like that, I mean, back in the day, hell, I had a crush on her too, but I quit crushing on her the moment I found out she was with somebody. It just turned me off so much that I couldn't ever fall in love with her again. I'm sorry, but Brandy, you should have thought about that. I would say. Besides that, I have somebody else anyway now. It's time to move on in life, and you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna put this guy back up here. I remember at a time you could actually build a, what do you call those things? Right, oil refineries. Right here. I think it can still, but I just don't have the funds. Problem is, there's really like no point. I would have to destroy one tank in order to use the other. So,
acknowledged.
And it's not really all that easy. And yes, you can build like 4 oil refineries here before starting to really build up your base. It's comes in handy. Don't get me wrong. It just really sucks. The reason why I grabbed my oil tank is my oil truck, or there is a truck thing, or whatever, is so that, you know, I could have money. I want to make sure I have money. I mean, right now, pretty much, since I actually could get, if I have plenty of money and way now to do it, I don't have to worry about that. Right now, I guess I could virtually destroy the one I've got, but if I can get enough money again to build like another oil refinery, like maybe somewhere here, that's what I want to do, is focus on one building right here somewhere. So my mouse is going around. Yes, this game actually had a mouse in it, even though it's a, you know, PlayStation 1 game. Or should I say arrow, whatever. Really a mouse or an arrow that's like a mouse, you know, well, never mind. Anyway, the whole thing is, I mean, you know, it's a little rare at one time. It's a little bit different though, and it's a little bit different between this one and the one I showed you. Actually, a few key fun sounds besides that. That one was actually off the CD itself. This is the emulated the ISO. Yeah. It's another one of my favorite games I play, you know, in terms of building up. Like, well, even Sequoia's the building up game, and so is Final Fantasy 7, like where you build up, you know, more allies and stuff, you know. But in this, you can actually literally take over the enemy's base. There's not much point in some of the buildings I've seen in campaign mode, but yeah, what you do is you take an engineer, take it over. You can, if it's heavily damaged, or you can take 4 engineers, because the 4th one will repair it. You take over and repair it, and there you go. But you gotta be really careful though, because they will starting to come attack your own building, and also the other enemies will try to come in and invade. So, with that, this has been Command & Conquer Skirmish Mode Part 3. This is a session of the first turn. Well, we were at last time, but different because we had to start over and stuff. You really have to start over anyway when you do the game, because I mean, if I was to abort right now, or if I was to complete it, I still have to start over. And it's randomly sticky. Like you can tell from the last time when I was actually on there, it was actually in a different spot. So yeah. Sometimes they'll send you in different spots. I mean, the worst spot of all you don't want to be in. Way up in here somewhere. I think it's like yeah, sure, it's right up in here. Unless you can really survive long enough, you can't. There's no point in doing them. You can try and get up there, but there's just really no point.
Yes, sir?
The submarine will not attack and they cannot detect it. Anyway, that's all I want to show you for now. I mean, I'll show you some more later. I'm not really going to do anything without you guys, don't get me wrong. I'm going to put this on a save state. I'm not even sure which one I can put it on, but for now, that has been Command&Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. I have been your host, the Black King. We're not going to send it up just yet. I'm going to see what kind of save state we have local. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to go on to save state 2. If you know it doesn't show it, that I save stated because, you know, we're using a different setup, that's why. So there you go. That's where we're at. And next time we'll continue on. I'm sorry about the background. It's because I've got a browser up because I'm uploading videos to it, so you know I really shouldn't have that in the video. I don't know how to edit it out without editing out what I said. So anyway, I do know how to edit stuff, so I will be editing. I'll do it in the future. Alright. Peace and peace out. Alright. Yeah, peace and peace out, you guys. DBDKMP again here. DBDKMP, what are you doing here? Bye now.